So RiffTrax is doing an MST. Oh, I already told you.
Yeah, you told me. I'm looking forward to it.
They're doing a Mystery Science Theater reunion with everyone.
They are doing...
RiffTrax.
No, RiffTrax is different.
Is the other group. But they got everyone, even Joel.
Schumacher.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, hello. No, sorry, we were talking about Batman there for a second.
Problem is, who will maneuver it? It's awkward having this kind of problem at the very end. Everything else is taken care of. The shuttle. You know what? Let's just flip a dice.
Flip a dice?
Yeah.
Flip a dice.
Each number is a character. Whoever it lands on will fly the ship. Zero's like, hey, I'm Zero. No, you're every number now. Fuck you.
Hey, we're Zero.
The space shuttle. Stand by with my metal G-string. I trust you. Zero. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. Zero's like, get me out of here, you son of a bitch! You locked me in here! Ow! Zero, I'll do it instead of you. Please!
Good!
Please
Good!
do it!
Let's switch
Please!
spots! Fuck this
Get me out
shit!
of here, you son of a bitch! Don't talk as if you won't be back. You son of a bitch!
You're gonna kill me!
Down! I'm gonna get you for this, you asshole! Please, I'm sorry. Okay, Zero, I'll be waiting for you. You better come back alive.
I'm not gonna come back at all at this
It's about
rate!
time, Zero. Mute his fucking mic. Ready, Zero? In the background, you hear a faint cry of an anal probe. This is our last chance. Blast off! Oh, God. Zero, be sure to come back safely. You hear a meat cry in the background. Zero! Zero!
You sons of a bitch!
You sons of a bitch! So,
Fuck
their
Dr.
second
King.
plan was to launch a ship into the asteroid.
You know,
They watched Armageddon.
I was gonna say, you know what? Instead of launching the shuttle, they should have just strapped Zero to the nuke thing on the back. Just launched him right at it.
So what's going to happen now?
You guys are fucking assholes!
Now, it is very possible, though rare, I've had it happen to me actually, that even if you collect all 4 parts, you can actually fail here.
Yeah. Is that a game over then?
No.
Oh.
You don't know what happens if it fails?
Well, technically it doesn't fail. I mean, the colony...
Well, we'll talk about what happens if you
Well, I know
fail.
there's multiple
Yeah,
outcomes.
we'll talk about it after Zero.
I'm just
Gear
kind of
stops
curious on
shaking.
what we're actually going to get.
Me too, actually, because it is, although you have a higher probability of succeeding.
I say fuck it, just launch it.
Shuttle will be destroyed before it crashes into the Eurasia colony. Zero, I can't believe you're doing it. I mean, I believe you can do it. Thanks, Douglas. Who the hell is Douglas again?
Fuck you guys, I'm here against my will.
I'll cut the communication in 5 seconds and get out. Boom! It explodes. Good luck, Zero. Zero, it's been about 20 seconds.
Dragon Ball Z syndrome.
7 seconds to impact. Just saying that sentence probably took 7 seconds. 5, 4, 1. It crashed into the colony.
There was no ejection.
There was no survivors.
Douglas is like, oh shit, holding the hydraulics to the ejection chair.
Destruction of the colony is 86%, so we won. It will be gone within 10 minutes. We succeeded in destroying the colony! Yay!
All
Free
those
boost for
innocents.
everyone except Zero. Because Zero's dead.
I'm sitting on his lap. He's sitting on my lap.
Oh,
Oh? Why am I not sitting on Alia's lap?
I feel Zero! Gaga. Goo goo gaga. Zero need diaper change.
I was about to say that.
We've got a response from Zero. Zero! Are you alright? No, I guess.
It was challenging flying a shuttle into it. Yeah, okay.
We'll get you from wherever you fall. Don't get him. Let him crash.
You already...
Tell them.
Well, in that picture, he was already down on the ground.
It won't be easy, though. We have to walk out of the building. After a few hours. So,
I feel safe with you, Lifesaver. You have a gentle touch.
can I get a red lifesaver? They're pretty good. We'll return to Hunter Base now.
Wait a minute, aren't you the ones that wanted his ass to be locked up, so why don't you just let him die?
He doesn't realize the camera's recording.
Wait, this reading! I like this song, actually.
It's actually a good song. Ironically, oh no, you don't like the second Fortress song.
The final one. It's too techno-y.
This is exactly the same reading. Should we call this the Zero virus? Well,
Then if it's exactly the same reading, why isn't it still the Sigma
well,
virus?
because it's technically different. The scraps of the colony virus and the Sigma virus combined together. So the virus in the colony was a completely different form of the virus? I wonder what's going to happen. Stuff.
And I like how it's the Zero virus. Instead of calling it...
Well, as you'll see, it literally is.
I
A
know.
new virus? Out of the frying pan and into the... This sounds like a Dragon Ball Z episode, like, catch next time on Dragon Ball Z. They're out of the fire.
For the moment, we named it the Zero virus, because we hate Zero.
I'm reading a strong energy reaction from .11F5646. Ayla, you made that up, didn't you? Yeah.
That's the basement.
The North Pole! Oh, wait, that's .0.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's...
What should we do? I know we
Send
can't
Zero.
escape, so we'll just have to fight it. Go for it. We must bring this end. Wait, I don't even know what's there.
Wait, fighting a virus?
So what happens here now?
So what's that icon in the picture?
It's a skeleton, I'm gonna
I was
assume.
gonna say, it looks like a skull, right?
Yeah, Wily's traditionally associated with skulls.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't really sure what it was.
If you fail there, because you were saying, well, can you actually fail?
Yeah.
Well, remember, we mentioned you can actually launch the cannon and the space shuttle right away.
Mm-hmm.
If you do fail, what happens is you go right to the fortress stages, but you lose Zero. Zero
Good.
becomes infected by the virus and becomes evil, and he wants to kill X.
That's what I thought.
Which is his true purpose, to destroy Dr. Light's robots. And it actually, I think it makes the story a little better, a bit more tragic, but I think it needed that emotional punch of Zero being evil.
Yeah.
But I think they could have like justified it, like having him live. Like they should have been 3 endings. You could have done the dark path, but then save him if you wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
or you could have done the true dark path and get the bad ending if you didn't. Like, let's say, here's how I'd fix it. Let's go with fan fiction.
How about we get all the items and stuff? And
Oh, yeah.
and you continue on.
We'll
while
go
we're-
here first with Falcon.
Yeah.
Now, how I justify it, since we're going to fan fiction, you know how you can go right to the fortress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I do is, if you want to save Zero so the ending's not completely bullshit, where even X gets a shitty ending, you should beat the 8 bosses.
Mm.
That way, then you can get an ending that's bad, but not as bad, right?
Yeah.
Why is she still talking to you when you've beaten the level?
I don't know.
I don't know why you want to come here.
Really quick. Okay, I did this in Met Rex. Charge in your special weapon.
You can't.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Falcon armor sucks.
Are you serious? You gave me such shit about the Falcon armor and me complaining about how you don't like it. Did the battle against Burn Dino Rex piss you off that much?
Well, I remember I tried to charge my whirlwind thing to see what it did, and I couldn't.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
Yeah, it was bullshit. Because that's the excuse why I kicked my ass so bad.
Yeah, okay.
You can't.
Yeah, you need Gaia.
Which it's like they literally just make it so you have to backtrack
It
everything.
discourages a single run playthrough. You pretty much have to go to some stages 3 times or 2 if you start the level with the armor.
But to be totally fair, you can literally just get the Falcon armor and just go straight through.
I suppose.
And then I would say for the fortress stages, just use the Force armor. Fourth armor. Force armor? Fourth armor?
It's different game by game.
Yeah. Yeah, whichever it is.
The instruction manual, I think, called it 4th, which is ironic.
What called it Force?
The in-game.
Is it in-game?
I think it. We'll check on the...
Dude, why not just fly?
Yeah, but I'd make it so you could get a semi-good ending if you save Zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
By beating all the 8 bosses. Because you can just run straight to the fortress. I don't know why you would, but hey.
Yeah, running to the fortress.
Oh, he actually says more for this armor than he did for the other one. I shouldn't have skipped, but whatever. I aimed at the Gaia armor because I watched Captain Planet. That lady was hot. Blah, 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 blah.
So much lore.
This game actually has a lot of lore, ironically. More so
Yeah,
than
but none
most
with
X.
X.
Well, I mean, I'd argue it
You
kind
can
of
just
does.
exit the stage, can't you?
Yes.
So why?
I wanted an explosive ending. But yeah, with X as well, because through Zero you learned that he was created to kill X. I guess. So
Yeah, whatever.
X has story in this game. It's the other games he doesn't. Although, yes, Zero has more story. Ooh,
Jumper.
Jumper is pretty
He's a good
much
one.
in S6. You need it.
It's essential, yes.
You need it. I mean, we've when we did our no armor
Hey, we
extreme
finished
run.
Gaia armor already?
Yeah.
Now we just have to go back through every fucking stage and get all the shit that we needed Gaia armor for.
When we did, why am I saving again? When we did X6 Extreme No Armored X, we did the Fortress stage without jumper, and it was a fucking nightmare. You have to use the ice weapon to time your jumps precisely. Now let's look at Gaia.
It actually looks really cool.
Fourth here. It's fourth in the instruction manual.
Yeah.
That's a badass looking armor, but I wish they made it more melee based. Because look at those piston big O arms.
Well, you gotta remember too. It is very short range though. Like I think
did.
we said the exact same thing like an hour ago.
Yeah, I think they did justify it like that.
You know, I really like it.
I like its special attack. It's like a badass Big Bang Kamehameha ball of death.
Yes, it is. And the charge shot's cool too.
Finally, Alien doesn't say anything.
But it is fucking
slower.
Your dash is actually slower than your run.
You can stick to walls.
You know, something that I don't like
You're complaining about shots.
No, it's a short range. It's a very short range one.
But this is something actually you told me. Even though this game was like my youth. You're like, why are you fully charging the shot? I was like, what are you talking about? You're like, all you have to do is slightly press and fire a fully charged one.
Yep.
So, boom. After a second
It's
release.
really good. It's really good.
And you don't have to use that shitty ultimate buster part that fires all.
Well, you can't use any parts with this thing.
Well, that's true.
You know, but the only problem I have with this armor, you know, it's not the fact that you can't dash in the air. It's... Actually, I don't really know what my problem with the armor is.
You had this thing lined up and then you forgot what you were going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Well, mobility's...
Actually, I like this armor better than the Shadow armor, and this is my reason. The Shadow armor is literally just like a rehash of this. And I feel like it was very lazy.
Really? Well...
The design of the Shadow armor is cool, but literally it's, you know, you get the star throwing stuff, you know.
Well, the shots look better. They're energy shurikens.
Personally, I like the shots from this thing better. I think they look cooler.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't good up there.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Jump from this side.
If you destroy these, don't they stay destroyed permanently?
I don't remember.
Let's test that. I did not want to
You
do
can't
that.
air dash,
Yeah,
man.
Right. You're right.
Did you destroy something on accident?
No, because you have to destroy these to get through.
Well, I mean, did you destroy something the wrong one on accident or something?
I think so.
Oh, dash into him.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you hurt yourself.
What
the fuck?
What happened was the invincibility frame made it so I wasn't properly colliding with the objects. The collision detection went fucking ape shit.
Yep, you gotta dash it. Push it into the flower. Oh,
that's okay. Actually, no, it wasn't.
I was gonna say if you just destroy it with the other ones off screen, you should be fine. Shoot that one.
Ha!
That's pretty cool. Now push that one down. Yep. Now go back. Destroy all those ones here.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh, shit!
Why'd you do that?
I have no idea. Well, you know what? Let's just do this.
There we go. That works.
Thank God that these things respawn.
Yeah, they'd be real assholes if they... One more.
You can't dash when you're right next to it. You need to...
Oh, that's it. That's it. I thought I was going to fall in there. Now, that's pretty much the stage, isn't it?
Yep.
So why can't I just walk backwards?
Because that would require the game to be good. What else are we missing? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Grizzly Slash's stage,
yeah.
Duff McWhalen's stage.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing. You have to go all the way through Duff McWhalen's
Well-
stage. Oh, is he,
Oh, yeah.
Squid Adler stage? Squid Adler.
No, Izzy Glow. You had it right.
Volt Kraken.
What are we missing in his stage?
You have to go the upper path with the locks.
So pretty much, though, something I've realized that you were saying is a joke, but it's true. The armors in this game... I mean, the fourth that you have at the start is better than the other two because you pretty much only use these two armors to either A, make the game harder, or B, to collect items.
Now, I think the Falcon one is pretty good for a speed run.
Yeah, I think Gaia's better than Falcon. Oh, we already got this one.
Yep.
Why did I come back here then? But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah.
Had a brain fart.
Falcon armor is good for a speed run because you can literally avoid, skip like the entire stage with this flying.
Well, if you know the timer for...
But literally, the only point of the Gaia armor is to make your life miserable in the fortress stages or to get heart containers. That's literally the only point.
I remember when we were playing Extreme, you're like, the game's not that much harder. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. And you're like, you know what? Use Gaia on the first virus fortress stage. I'm like, are you fucking crazy? I did it.
Yeah, he became personal for him. We spent 3 hours
So,
trying to do it.
But ironically, it makes the
You know
Shadow
what's
Devil-
funny? We might... If there's no boxes in here, we probably could just use Falcon to get this, too. Can you crouch and shoot this with this
Yes.
blast?
No,
No, I mean crouch on top of it.
I like doing this.
Wow, that goes so much faster with Zero, actually.
Because his DPS balances out X's super powerful balls of death.
Well, no, he just... these things don't have invincibility frames, and he can just attack it more often with 2 slashes.
Does Falcon have a ultimate Giga attack? I don't think
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, it bleeds down those tiny little needles.
It's
Yeah.
its charge shot that goes vertically and horizontally.
it's
It's not good.
It's dumb.
There's
Oh,
very...
yeah, you used it, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually. There's actually very few. There's very few in the game that don't you have to go to the top.
Yes, right here.
Was it right there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you forgot. Oh.
the other side.
We both forgot something.
Yeah, you probably could have gotten that with the Falcon armor.
Probably.
You can probably quit right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Ha!
Now, in some games, they actually prevent you from quitting or accessing a menu while you jump in a lot of
That's
platformers.
stupid. That's
So
stupid.
if I did it there, and like, I'm trying to remember the game, but there's a few that lock you out like that.
Okay, so now we have to go through all the way Duff McWhalen stage.
Fucking kidding me. You know what? Let's just go straight to the fortress.
Yeah, because it's just a heart container.
And in his as well, right?
Bolt Kraken stage, yeah.
Fuck it. So,
Guy armor?
you want me to?
Maybe if we want this to be another 4 hours. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'd just go fourth.